Hi, community. How are you doing? It's Spirit Guide. So, thank you everybody for joining me today. So, I do have to apologize again. I put out a video, but I wasn't too proud of it. The quality and just everything. I was just trying to get a video out. I just didn't because I knew I was working a lot of overtime. So I do apologize for that. I will not have my quality compromised anymore just to put a video out. I would rather go a day without the video being out and making the quality that you deserve. Okay. So lesson learned. So basically I'm going to read Andrew Tate again. I'm going to get his feelings on his situation now. So let me just explain. The reason I am not, I'm going to explain while I'm getting ready. The reason I'm not getting information on the outcome of his trial is because I feel a dark energy around Andrew Tate. And I've known of Andrew Tate for a few months, and I pulled some cards on him earlier when I first found out about him. And I didn't necessarily get he was going to jail, but I got that there was negativity that was going to impact his life. He has a restrictive energy around him. So restrictive energy means someone is basically being controlled, okay? Someone's being controlled. So he's being controlled by someone, something out there. And when I get energy as an intuitive about a person, I follow it, right? I believe my energy that I get. So with him, it was a sadness. It was like a restriction. Like I felt like someone had put a jacket on me or something, like a straight jacket. I really felt like that. And I felt I couldn't move my arms. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't do anything. I had to get permission. It was weird. So I didn't want to read him because I didn't like that energy and I didn't know enough about him to know why I'm getting this energy on him. And come to find out, he then was in some problems. So intuitively, I'm telling you before I start this read that Andrew Tate is living out a generation of karma. Okay, that's what he's doing. It's not his karma. This is not something that he did. It is karma that has been built up in his DNA. It is a generational karma he is living out. So the karma he's living is not being able to progress, having someone tell you what to do, having someone tell you where to go. Even when he was at his highest point making all that money, he still had someone controlling him, okay? That's the karma that his father has accumulated, right? So this karma is going through the male side of his family. He unfortunately is the person of that male line that has to now reap the karma, because I'm getting intuitively that every male before him was able to push that karma off. Okay. And they pushed it off. It's not easy to push karma off, but in order to push karma off, you have to connect with other people who do not have karma. So like you can get married and your wife or your husband or your significant other or whatever does not have karma, then your karma goes away. Okay. That means finding someone who is not doing the same things you're doing, right? So like if you're out in the streets and acting out and everything else, you're accumulating karma. I mean, point blank, you're accumulating karma. But if you marry someone who is not doing that, the girl or the guy that's, minding their business, following the law, being honest, just a good-natured person, your karma is delayed. Okay. It doesn't mean you won't have it, but it's delayed because their good karma is offsetting your bad karma. Okay. So unfortunately for Andrew Tate, he was unaware of this, but the other males in his life were aware of it. Okay. I just think that they didn't tell him because he didn't ask. Okay. He's not connected to the males in his family. So he's got this karma. He's got to live it. He's got to live it. Okay. Hopefully, universe will go easy on him. Okay, hopefully it'll go easy on him. And that's just what I wanted to say before I started the reading, okay? That's what I just wanted to say, and how karma works, right? So, you know, it's always best to, how I live my life is I am honest, I'm genuine, I'm hardworking. Do I have moments where, you know, I do things I'm not supposed to do? Of course, I'm human. But even in those moments, I make decisions that are typically very difficult to make. And they are physically, sometimes they hurt me. Like my stomach starts to hurt because I know you're going to make this decision and it's the best that you can do with what you have, but it's going to cause you financial problems, or it's going to cause you, that's my karma, because I know it's coming. Okay. So, everyone, just know when you're going through situations, just try to make the best decision. Try not to make too many, well, at least I can't tell you what to do, but I try not to make too many decisions out of my ego. Whenever you make decisions out of your ego, guess what, guys? That karma is going to come for you, because decisions out of ego hurt other people, right? They hurt other people. And that's what this gentleman, Andrew Tate, that's what he is dealing with. He made a lot of ego-driven decisions, and unfortunately, he's got this. He didn't know he had the DNA. I call it DNA karma, right? It's just karma through generations. It gets pushed off until, I don't want to say the weakest link, but that's basically what it is. Until the person of the DNA strand who does not connect with the family or does not have conversations with the family, they then have to bear the brunt of the karma because they're not connected, and it's like a line, like a chain. They're not in the chain anymore. They're the link. They're the cut. The weakest link was cut out, and it's him. Okay, so he's got a while to live this karma down. Hopefully he can just survive it, because it's a lot he's got to go through. It's a lot. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can get some more energy on Andrew Tate and see what he is feeling at this moment. About his situation. Like, what is he feeling? What's going on? Okay. All right, Divine, thank you so much for this gift, and thank you for that moment, those 7 minutes, just to explain to everyone what karma is, how it affects us, and why I was not going to be reading for Andrew Tate as much. Okay. Masculine's another short is coming out soon. Okay. All right, thank you. So may I please have some energy on Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate, former YouTuber. Andrew Tate, I don't know, I think he was on, was it Twitch or Stream or something, I don't know. But former social influencer. May I have energy on this social influencer? Is there energy in this deck for him? Maybe not. Let's see. Let me get another deck. Okay. Is there any energy for Andrew Tate in this deck? Oops. One more. Okay, this is not his deck right now. See? Energy changes that quick. It's not his deck. Hold on, guys. Where is your deck? All right, maybe it's this one. Yeah, that happens. The energy changes from the deck. I wonder if it's the Rachel True. Well, let me just see if it's this one. Okay. All right. Is there any energy? I just saw that one. Is there any energy for Andrew? Ooh, this one. Andrew Tate. Here we go. Okay, Two of Staff. Yeah, he has to make a decision right now. That's how he's feeling. There's a decision that needs to be made. Intuitively, I'm getting that maybe there's some kind of deal being put in place for him. Yep, here we go. Toxic. Yeah. So the decision he has to make has to deal with toxic energy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's got this karma on him. My heart hurts for him now. Okay, let's continue. Is there any more energy for Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate. Thank you. Yeah, I knew it. He keeps getting energy of walking away. Let's get one more before I go through the whole thing. Sorry. That one just flipped over by itself. Ooh. There we go. Yep. Okay, let me get one more line. Let me have one more energy. This thing keeps... You notice this card keeps coming out exactly like this. Exactly like that. That's weird. It's not supposed to do that. How many times I'm shuffling, it comes out the same exact way. Okay. Now, please have energy on Andrew Tate. This is his deck. I have energy on Andrew Tate. Is there more energy for Andrew Tate? Choose this one. Didn't I just put that one away and it came back out? More energy for Andrew Tate. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm going to move the cards up. Let me just finish getting this energy out. One more, please. For a second. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's get into this with him. This is serious business here, guys. Serious business. Look at what's coming up for him. The last reading, the one that was upside down or whatever it was, poor quality video, that one, remember he was walking away, right? So now, where we are a week later, to his staff, he has a decision he has to make, right? So there's a decision here, and it's a very important decision. It's a decision that will ultimately determine his life. No, he's not going to die. I don't see death ever, okay? But it's a decision like it's coming across like a deal, that kind of decision, like, you know, do this and you'll stay in jail, or do this and, you know, so because he's in it, there's a lot of negative energy around this man. Yeah, see the toxic, right? So he's around toxic energy right now. He's actually embraced in the toxic energy. That's why he doesn't, now he sees it. Now he sees the toxic energy. But again, this is the karma, the DNA karma he has to live, okay? So he's embraced in this toxic energy, right? 6 of Cups, regret, walking away with regret, okay? So the decision that he has to make is going to be one that he doesn't want to make. It's going to be like he's out of the limelight for good, okay? He's got to pay debt. He's got to pay back. So this here, the 6 of Cups, is walking away with regret. That's what the card means. But this intuitively is his spotlight, his social media. That's what he's regretting. He's built this platform, but he can't stay on it because he's got to pay his karma right now. Yeah, he doesn't have happiness, see? This is not a decision he wants to make. There's nothing here that Andrew Tate wants to do. This is all, unfortunately, this is what karma does. When you have generational karma and you are the weak link in your DNA, not meaning that he is crazy. I'm not saying anything like that. That's nothing to do with the mental. The weak link in the DNA strand means the one that is not doing as the rest of the family is doing, right? The one that is not linking up with his other male DNAs, or, you know, that sort of thing. He strayed too far. That's what I want to say. He strayed too far. Okay. And he is then now the weak link. So now he doesn't know how to get rid of the karma. He doesn't learn those lessons through his elders. He has to now deal with all their karma. This is not his karma, it's theirs, okay? So he didn't know the secret on how to get rid of it, okay? The strength is in reverse. So he's a very weak position right now. And this is a strong man physically, but he's very weak, okay? So right now, so 5 of Staff and upright is conflict, okay? There is no conflict right now because he's not in a position to be in conflict. He's in toxic energy. So sometimes when you're in so much toxic energy, you have to just go with it. You don't have a choice. And that's what he's dealing with. He doesn't have a choice right now. He wants to move on quickly, right? 6 of Swords in the reverse. He wants to move on, but he can't. He really is stuck. He has to deal with this. He has to, okay? There are options here on how, when he takes this deal, how he can serve this sentence. It's ultimately intuitively coming to me as a sentence, like an imprisonment of some sort, right? So there's options here for him. It's not like the imprisonment we're thinking of, because he's not in this country. It's not the imprisonment we're thinking of. It's not like, the cell and two strangers and they're with you. No, it's not that. They're giving him options on how to serve it. Okay, he's getting options. He's not reaching out to his family, so he just has to serve out this karma, because he really has decided to separate himself from his DNA. So this is what happens, unfortunately in his case. It doesn't happen like that in everyone's case. So don't think, I separate him from my family, everything will go wrong. No, it just depends. It depends on what that DNA looks like. Okay. All right, let's continue. Can I have some more energy, please, on the strength? More energy on the strength, please. Strength card. Intuitively, I choose this one. Two of Swords, in reverse. He was eyes wide open. He saw what was going on. He knew it. Eyes wide open. He knew what was going on. He knew it. But he just didn't know the results. He didn't know that till later, right? To now. Okay, may I have some energy on the Five of Staff? And we all know that he was promised that nothing would happen, and that's not what happened. Yeah, he regrets it. Yep. The conflict, he regrets it. Okay, he regrets not standing up for himself. He regrets listening to people that he thought meant well and they did not. He even regrets going over to other countries. He really has a lot of regrets. Yeah, Five of Coins. There we go. We're still in some regretting energy, okay? His coins aren't doing that well right now. He's not making the money because he's not on social media. He's not. He can't be. He's got to pay. Any information we get about him, it comes through a third party. So we don't even know if that's the truth. That's what I'm saying. He's got options here, but one of his options will be to stay off social media. He must. Wherever he is, I don't know if it's Russia, it's somewhere, wherever he is, they control that social media very well. So he can't even sneak out a video. He can't do it because they got the control. So I'm saying he's being controlled right now. Okay, Four of Swords, yeah. So Four of Swords, that's the energy of, he's looking around. It's like it's regret on top of regret on top of regret. Okay. So I don't know, Andrew Tate, there's negative situations going on. He, health is a concern. Like he's just really not. Yeah. See, look guys, look what just fell out. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. Which is just like saying Nine of Swords. That's that energy of not sleeping, and not sleeping came out here. Not sleeping came out here. And possible health problems, and it came out here. All right, so he's just pray for him, please. Pray for him, if you pray, because this is a lot of toxic. It's just toxic on top of toxic. But he's living out this generational DNA is what he's doing. Okay, that's what he's doing. All right, let me get a blessing really quick on this energy and for this young man. He's a little younger than me. He's not that young. I think he's like 20 or 30 or something like that. He's like 30. I don't know. Yeah, TikTok. His time is ticking around. It's ticking down. Right. Not saying that there's death, but just saying opportunities for him to make his own way are dwindling because he keeps listening to the wrong people. He's not trusting his DNA. He's not in communication with his family at all, right? So he's trusting these people that got him in this situation. That's why I don't want to read him. Yeah, he needs to get a new life. He's looking for a new life. He's looking for it. Okay. Hopefully Andrew Tate will find it and get himself out of this dark place. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day, and bye-bye. Assured is on its way.